Hi, it's Aiden again here from Street Combat Systems. We've gone over a bunch of different things over the past few episodes. The throat strike with a rich hand, or what I call a sword, palm strike, elbow strike, different types of punches. Today we're going to do the smack. Now you're probably saying, what the fuck is smack? I call it the smack attack. It's probably one of the easiest, other than throwing a palm strike, it's one of the easiest blows to deliver without screwing your hand up. You know, with a punch, you gotta hit with those first two knuckles. You gotta have a tight fist. Even if you're throwing a hammer punch, you always want to hit with those first two knuckles. If you hit here, you can twist your wrist, you can break your knuckles, break your fingers, so on and so forth. But with the smack, I mean, pretty much somebody grabs you, pulls you into them, especially if you're a smaller, weaker person, not to offend anybody, but to smack to the side of the head, I'm using all my weight. I probably use 20% of my strength to hit that strike. And you know, Bob's a lot more rigid than the average sized human being, and he's got 270 pounds of sand in the base, so to just come in and throw that strike, I mean, that's going to create that side to side motion for the brain. Same thing if I was hitting straight to the face. If I was off to the side a little bit and somebody was giving me shit, or you know, bringing on the attack here, you know, I took the base off the ground just by, you know, swinging and throwing my weight into it. Same with the back, to the back of the head or the front of the head. You create that back and forth motion, which causes dizziness, a concussion, blur vision, etc. All the things you want to inflict on somebody that's trying to fuck you up. But anyway, so with the smack, well, you can do it, it's easy to do left-handed, right-handed. You can do it right to the side of the ear. You can do it to the temple. You can do it to that part of the jaw where the jaw connects to the back of the skull, the place we call the button. Knock somebody out, boom. You can throw them simultaneously. Basically, all you're doing is coming in. Even if somebody grabs me here, I can come across, trap their hand, boom, smack to the side of the head, this way, release, come back this way, throw a couple palm strikes, you can mix it up. And that's the whole thing. We're going from this. One scenario is somebody's attacking, you step in, throw the throat strike, throw the palm strike. Now the hand that you threw that throat strike with is coming down and around and throwing that smack. Then I can step in, grab him by the neck, pull him into me, and throw a left knee to the rib cage or the gut or the balls. So again, one of the combinations that we teach, you step in, boom, boom, boom with a smack. I can come around, smack again, if he's still standing, or he or she is still standing up. But again, it's a very simple, very easy to remember technique. And I always put it on the traditional karate schools, because most of them do suck. Regardless, you might think, oh, I got a black belt from So's Taekwondo. Well, you know what? You wasted probably $2,000 or $3,000, and So's laughing all the way to the fucking bank. Sorry to burst your bubble, but that's just the way it is. Even where I live here in Maryland, I mean, I've trained over the past 13 years. I've gone to different schools just to check them out, and you know, not to be an arrogant, cocky prick, but I ended up, you know, kicking the head instructor's ass. You know, so what's that say? Well, I am a lot bigger than most people. You know, at 6'2", 220 pounds. But anyway, so if you got a bob or even a flat heavy bag, the smack is the easiest thing to practice. You just come in. I don't have to take a full swing. I can come in from here and throw. It's just like boom, just like you're throwing an overhand baseball. Boom. You just come in and smack down on the target, and it's like devastating, because you've got you've got your whole hand. You can't miss. You have to be a total fucking retard to miss. You got that whole hand coming in, and then you throw it from here. If you're throwing, you know, a couple combinations, he steps in or grabs you, and you throw a couple palm strikes, And that third strike is that smack. Okay? So you can utilize the smack in many different ways. From wherever you are, I can come up and I can smack lower into the balls. I can smack to the side of the ribs. You know, if I'm offside, I can smack to the sternum, knock the wind out of them. Like I said before, I can smack to the front of the head and simultaneously to the back of the head and create that back and forth motion, or side to side, create that side to side motion, and they're going down, you know. And it's an easy way for, you know, you can teach your wife, your kids, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you know, your significant other, whatever, to easily do that. And you know, people email me or send comments through my email, you know, about how easy these techniques are to do and remember, as opposed to spending night after night in the local karate school hoping to become a black belt one day, which when you do, all you did was waste your money. I mean, like I said before, all you need is something to hit, pay attention, practice, spend a couple nights, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a night practicing the techniques, and you'd be good to go. You just step in, you know, in what, 2 seconds, you throw 3 or 4 or 5 strikes, and your opponent's done. You're going home safe. He's going to the fucking, he or she's going to the fucking hospital, you know, or, you know, your kid's ass kicked, or kicked the ass in school that day. Little Jimmy's going home crying to his daddy. He finally got, you know, somebody stood up to him and smacked the shit out of him. But anyway, again, basically, if you're in your, what we talked about before, the offensive position, you're here, you just turn, throw that smack. Same with the other hand, throw that smack, or you can combination it. Same thing. Boom. It's over. You're done. You win. And that's all that matters. I don't care what anybody says, oh, you're not supposed to use that to hurt somebody. Somebody touches me or my family, I'm fucking them up. I don't care. Officer, I was in fear for my life. Thank you. Have a nice day. Anyway, that's it for today. The next thing, we're going to get into the kicks. We're going to do, the only 2 kicks I really teach are the front kick, which is probably the most useful, easy to learn, and devastating, and the low round kick to the legs. I never really teach the kick above the waist. It's usually from, well, say from here down, the gut down, mostly to the legs, the groin, the crotch, whatever. But anyway, make sure you practice, and I'll see you on the next episode.